favorite coach
here we go.
of all time. Rip Rogers is as crude and as awful a human being that Rip was, and weird. He's the best wrestling coach I ever saw because of the way that he got you to understand in layman's terms what he was saying.
Crude, awful, and weird. That's
very good to describe Rip. Well, I stayed away from fucked up and crazy.
Wow.
Would you like to elaborate on that at all?
You know what, man? Like to elaborate on it, like you in pro wrestling, you have to learn to put your filter away because you can't open your mind enough to understand what should happen if you're closed, if you're closed up. Rip teaches you how to open up and not think about what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong, but what it takes to succeed in the moment. And people don't understand how fucking hard that is. Great actors, people, man, I saw this story about Sidney Poitier, and Sidney Poitier said that a lot of times after he did a movie role, he would have to go home to his family, like his mom, his dad, his cousins, people that he really loved, to remember who he really was.
Yeah.
You know how fucking crazy you got to take yourself to where I believe who I am. And then to say, you know what? Who was I before? I need to go back. Man, that's a level of understanding that I got from Rip. Like I realized that I was taking myself so serious that I wasn't allowing myself to be what I needed to be to succeed in the wrestling business. So that was like a eye-opening experience. And you know what? We all gonna leave this earth one day, and people will be talking about Rip 200 years after his death because of how many success stories came from his tree. We talk about the NFL and Bill Belichick and how he's got 20 coaches in the NFL that trained under him and this and that. Man, look at the people. We just mentioned Mike Mondo. Rip started with Mike Mondo his first day. Everything he learned from Rip. Golly.
Dinsmore for the most part.
I'm trying to think. What's my girl name, man? I can't. I'm drawing a blank. Serena.
Yeah.
Serena is one of the best female wrestlers on earth. Now, still. From the way that she moves, and there's times I always call it the Rip Rogers attack. And Rip would do stuff, and then and every one of his wrestlers do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it's a level of understanding that you get from not thinking and just performing that you only get when you train like that. And some of it is crude. Like get the fuck out. Everybody will say when you meet a Rip Rogers person that trained with Rip, like Rip was really hard on you when, like, if I told you twice already to do this, get the fuck out. Give me two other people that know how to fucking listen. And you know, like that was hard, but it made you go, damn, I can't do that again. Fuck, I'm gonna get kicked out. So like now you owning the fact that you have to perform and not make mistakes, because mistakes can mean what Rip would say, life or death. I drop somebody on their head, I got him in a fucking stack suplex and I trip, he could die.
Yep.
So like penalizing people force you to do things in a more correct manner. So like him and Dory Funk were the most disciplined coaches I had. Now, Leo punched me in the nose because I punched somebody in the nose. See how you fucking like it. You know, like it was different. Tom Pritchard, fundamentals. Hey, we're gonna drop down, leave frog, get it again. Like we did reps and reps and reps. Like everybody's style of coaching was different that I had.
So you're talking about getting the fuck out of the ring. Did you ever get the ding, get the fuck out? I've asked everybody.
My God. Like, man, I wish I don't even want to count that high. It's embarrassing.
Mickey James said she got it once, but blamed it on Mondo. That's why I said poor Mondo earlier. She threw Mondo under the bus.
That's the heat.
Said it was Mondo's fault.
Oh my God. I got it a few times. Shit.
Watch. I said watch. Watch this next video that's coming up on your screen. Remember now,
so
watch it.
that I can't get the shit closed.